They all started crossing over the road in one massive group, and this is the first time we saw all of them together, so we knew exactly how many there were. I don't know how, but subconsciously I just knew that running wasn't an option. So we just stood there and stared at them as they made a semicircle around us. We expected them to make the first move, but they didn't. Then here's what happened from that point on. I was like, why are you following us? The annoying kid was like, "Oh shut up man, you speak when I tell you to speak." You know, why is it always the little obnoxious ones that always have the biggest mouths? Anyway, I'm like, hey, say that to my face, Dal. Yeah, you're only here because you were too scared to fight me in a one-on-one, and you had to bring all your friends along with you. The kid's older brother was like, "Oi, watch who you're talking to. You're not gonna do anything, so get the hell out of my face." Now, we expected them to attack then, but they still didn't. I think it's because we weren't acting like how they expected us to act by like backing down and being like frightened little mice. Now, Patrick had stood up to way more bullies than I had at that time, so he knew exactly how to have just the right amount of aggression and snappiness to put a bully in his place without crossing the line. Me on the other hand, not so much. I was full of adrenaline and I kinda got carried away with the aggression. I go, "You come to a school in the gang with your hoods up just because this idiot tells you to." The kid goes, "Shut up man, your breath stinks." Everyone starts laughing, I'm put on the spot, and because I'm in fight back mode I think of the one thing that every school kid thinks of when he can't think of a comeback. In other words, I go, "Your mom stinks." Then all of them are like, "Ooh." The older brother goes up to me, tenses his fist, and says, "Say that again, I dare you." In my head I'm like, "Show no fear, Stephen, show no fear." I moved even closer to him, looked him in the eye, and then said it again. I said, "Your mom stinks." Now I had gotten a little bit cocky with the aggressive comments, and I ended up playing myself, because little did I know, him and his little brother's mom passed away when they were children. And I've just said that about his mom in front of his friends and his family. So you've probably already guessed what happened after that. Yep. Ding 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 ding.
Round one.
He grabs my shirt and pushes me 10 feet backwards. Luckily I was just as strong as him, so I pushed back and I was able to stop myself from going any further back. Patrick and all the others looked back in shock because of how fast everything was happening. I was doing karate back then, so I was able to grab his arm and put him in a lock where he wasn't able to move anymore. You could see that his friends were about to attack me and Patrick, but just as they made a move, Patrick shouts at the top of his lungs, "Come on you." To be honest, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was loud and aggressive as hell and he had like 1,000 different swear words in. But yeah, all of them stood still again. And then I looked over there, and then I knew that if I kept the older brother pinned down, that eventually one of them was gonna attack, and then the situation was only gonna escalate even further. So I let him go. I let him go and I tried to talk to him. I tried to defuse the situation, which is what I should have done before the mom joke. He was still angry and he told me about his mom, but instead of then fighting fire with fire, I apologized. I still wasn't being passive and submissive, but I told him that I didn't know and that his little brother shouldn't have kept running his mouth. He looked at me and it was like, "You know what, you're lucky I don't want to fight you." In my head I was like, "Oh please," but I bit my tongue because I could see that he was calming down. We went back over to the others and I gave a little good Samaritan speech. Now I don't know where this came from in my head, but I'm like, "Look, you guys come over in a gang with your hoods up looking to fight 2 kids from school. Now imagine if the police drove by and saw you guys. Now definitely one of you is gonna go to prison, and all just because of a petty incident that happened on a lunch break." They were all silent, and even the little kid had finally shut his mouth. I look at the older brother and I'm like, "Alright, so are we good?" He nods, and we walked on down the road that we were trying to walk down in the first place. We looked back and they weren't following us, so we got home safely and then played Mortal Kombat for the rest of the day. Anyway, that was one of the few experiences that taught me that you can't be friendly and bubbly in every single situation. And that when we were kids and we were told by adults that the only way to deal with bullies is to ignore them or tell them to leave you alone, that doesn't work at all. Imagine if that's all we said to those 20 guys. "Leave us alone, please leave us alone." To be honest, I probably wouldn't have the teeth left in my mouth to tell you the story now. Anyways, if you like this video then subscribe, share, and you know what, leave a comment if you have any crazy stories like this of your own. Alright, stay in touch for more guys. Peace.